And good morning and welcome to Touch Base Daily. My name is Ron Foster, and I'm touching base with you as I do every day. And my voice is coming back. I'm so excited. I'm not gonna scream. I'm not gonna get excited. I'm not gonna get yet loud. But there's a lot in the news, and I want to talk about. What's going on? It is Motivation Monday, and we will definitely be talking about some motivational stuff at the end of this community time. How's that? Community time. It's community time. We are together as we do every day during the week. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Ah, this weekend was such a blessing to just get out. I got my 7.5-mile walk in. I got to spend time in the autumn colors and the trees and the New York City right now is going through we are in, I think today is October 21st. October 21st. And guess what? There has not been any rain in New York all month. We have not seen rain since September, but it allows the trees to keep the leaves on the trees. So the leaves are on the trees for a longer time because usually we have storms that come through and blow off the leaves and you don't get that fullness of color. Yeah, we have a unique moment here in New York where the foliage is looking so good. Let's say some greetings to people. I see in the building is Hannah. She says, "Good morning, Ron and Touch Base Daily family." And I see Aya. She says, "Grand Rising and Ron at everyone, Touch Base Daily." And third but not least is Chris R. She says, "Good morning, all." And then we got the wonderful Anthony Rowland who's in the building. Yes, Anthony Rowland. And let's see who else is in here. Hey, David Mascaro is in the building. Good morning, he says. Thomas, Mr. Tom is in the building. He says, "Good morning, Tom Morris." And Bryson's in the building. So, I got to get ready. What's up, Ron? What's up, RLP fam? What's up, CQ fam? Happy Money Making Monday, everybody. The last day of Libra season and Scorpio season is tomorrow. And my birthday is on Friday. So we got to make sure we remember to celebrate Bryson this Friday. So it's so good to see everyone. Like I said, so much in the news. And can I say a big shout out to New York City? New York City, well, New York, we talk about the state. It's really the state. Who should I go first? Let's go with the ladies of New York Liberty championship win. The ladies of New York Liberty wins. New York Liberty wins. Oh man, I go to the New York Liberty games and I'm so happy. And shout out to my childhood, teenagehood, adulthood supporter of what I do, Yvette. Yvette, congratulations to your team. She works for the Liberty, and she does so much with them, supporting them, encouraging them, and they are the championship winners. Girls basketball, women basketball, so good. And Liberty is not too, Barclays Center is not too far from my house. And so it's just nice to be able to go over and catch a game. And as a matter of fact, I've only been to one net game, but I've been to several New York Liberty games. And the ladies of the New York Liberty team rock. They are amazing. Last weekend, last Sunday, I ran into, well, it was a couple of them. They came into the pizza place that I was eating at, and they were all excited about the game and everything. And now, a week later, they are the winners. New York has a championship, y'all. That means there's going to be a heroes down the canyons. Down, we're going to have a parade down the canyons of heroes here in New York City. I think they're going to announce the dates today or tomorrow, and I will schedule it because I will be photographing it. I definitely will. And if Yvette, if you are listening to this, and if you can get me on that one of those trucks, I will be happy. I will be happy. I am a Liberty fan. If I could get on one of those trucks and photograph the people as they move down the canyon, I will be so excited to have that opportunity. I'm just putting it out into the universe. Anyway, so excited for our wonderful New York Liberty championship win. Also, this weekend, the Yankees. The Yankees win their league for their league. They win, so they're on their way to the World Series. The Yankees. Now, this is the only time you will hear me talk about sports like I'm talking about it, because I am into the finals of games. I'm not like religiously like got to see every game through the season, but when you're in the championship modes of your league, your or the actual like WNBA or the World Series, like I'll watch the World Series because it's the World Series, and we're still hoping for a Subway Series. I think the Mets are playing today. Is that correct? Are the Mets playing today out at Dodger Stadium? And so we hope that the Mets will win and make this a New York series, Subway Series, where you just have to get on the subway and go to our ballparks to see the games. Guys, so exciting. So exciting. It's exciting to be a New Yorker. We got a championship, and we could get another one this year. And if the Mets are in the World Series and the Yankees are in the World Series, well, you know what that means. We automatically have a win. New York is going to win the World Series. It doesn't matter which one. Wait. The Dodgers won? Did the Dodgers win? Was the game last night? Did I miss it? Wait. No. Say it isn't so. Elise, are you anyone confirming? Nope, it's Dodgers, Yankees. Oh, so the Mets lost. Oh no, that game was last night. Thank you. So it's Dodgers, Yankees. Okay, that's okay. That's an old rivalry. We haven't had a Yankees Dodgers game in decades. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for, well, the Mets went home. I thought the Mets game was tonight. I guess it was last night. I got mixed up on my dates. Okay. Okay. So it's going to be a Dodgers Yankees World Series, and the Yankees will win. The Yankees will win. Okay. Enough on sports. Guys, can I talk about, this is for the fellas in the building. I know this. You're probably going to say, Ron, I know you're not talking about this. But so last week, well, really, yeah, it was last week, I went out to buy some new underwear. This stuff that I will talk about, right? I went out to buy new underwear, and I was like, oh my gosh, let me go over. I ordered them, and then I was like, got them home. They were the worst. They were the worst. I tried one on, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to send the others back. You don't send the ones you wore back. You just keep that box. It now just goes into like an emergency trove, like an emergency drawer in case you need them and for some emergency. Anyway, I went back to Costco. So for those, this is a Costco story. A Costco story. How many of you shop at Costco's? How many of you shop at Costco's? Oh man, yes. I see it now. Yes. Roland, congratulations to your son and his team. I love City Field, says Anthony. Okay. Anyway, back to how many of you shop at Costco's? Hannah is a Costco shopper. There are people that either they are BJ shoppers or they are Costco shoppers. And there's another one out there. I think something club. No, is it another? Is it BJ's? I know there's BJ's and there's Costco's. How many Costco people are in the building? Okay, I see some Costco people in the building. So I said, you know what? Costco's, we have a Costco's here in Brooklyn. Oh, Sam's Club. Thank you. I knew it was another one out there. And so I said, let me go to Costco to take these underwear back. You know, I had I bought 3 boxes. 2 boxes had to go back. And I took them back. And I said, you know what? Let me go upstairs and see what they have. Maybe there's another brand that I could buy. I mean, they just refunded me the money. Let me go upstairs and check out another brand. Well, I said, oh, let me check out this brand. And this is not any PR, but I'm going to do it anyway. I said, for dudes out there, we dudes know one of the hardest things to do is find a good pair of underwear, a good, comfortable pair of underwear. Now, the ones that I returned, they had the stitchings on the cheeks. And I was like, who put stitches on the cheeks? It doesn't make sense. Why put stitching on the cheeks? It's not comfortable. So I took them back. And I'm wandering and I'm looking and I'm like, okay, there's a good, maybe I'll look at these over here. Maybe I will look at those. There were some Pumas over there. There were some Calvin Kleins over there. There was a bunch of different brands. And I said, I'm going with the one that has a fat man on the box. I said, I can't go wrong because I look like this dude. I said, I can't go wrong. I cannot go wrong with this dude on here. If he's comfortable, then I should be comfortable in this pair. So I buy 3 boxes. I heard of this company before. Some of you have probably heard of it. It's called Buck Naked Underwear. And it's called by Duluth Trading. And you may have saw the commercials on TV. And I said, I can't go wrong with the fat man because that looks like a little bit of my body type. And so I get them home. Can't wait to try one on. And I try one on and I was like, yes. Now, I don't know if women go through that, but I know for men, it's hard to find a good pair of underwear. Anthony says reliability matters. Oh, he says that dude ain't fat. Husky, maybe. Okay. Husky. Remember that word, husky? I forgot about that word, husky. Okay, I'll go with husky. He's husky. Serene says, what have I come into? So these things are the best. So you are a little husky, you might want a pair. And you might want to go to Costco's if you're a Costco member, or you have a friend that's a Costco member. Try them. I'm telling you, it was like gold. Because again, it is hard to find a good pair. We men have to go through so many. And again, it's not like you can try them on and send them back. Oh, Tom says, sometimes underwear isn't for comfort, it's for show. It's like women in lingerie. It's not meant to stay on all day. Thank you, but I do wear mine all day. So anyway, I ended up, so I get on the phone, I talk to Gwendolyn, and I say, Gwendolyn, have you ever heard of this company? She goes, yeah, these are great. And so also what happened was, when I was at the register, the guy was like, oh, dude, these are great pair. This is a great deal. It's a great buy. And I was like, really? He said, yeah, he goes, this is a great deal. I got to go get me some. One of the store employees. So it was so funny because when I got home, you never know what I'm going to talk about, y'all. I'm so sorry for the ladies in the house. But some of you ladies know what I'm talking about because y'all buy underwear for your husbands or your boyfriends or your significant others. Y'all know what's going on. And you may have the same problem too because, women don't just go in and buy something and they like, oh, this is wonderful feel. We all know what it is to wear fine, to look for garments. Anyway. So I get on the phone. I'm talking with Gwendolyn about this. Gwendolyn and I talk about everything. So we talk. And I'm like, I said, God, these things are really good. I got to get more. I have to go get more. So this is Friday. And then I say, Saturday, I said, you know what? I'm going to get up early Saturday morning to get to the store as it's opening. And hopefully no one goes and gets the rest of these babies, because one is I did go online. They were not even on their online website. This was not on their website. And I said, oh my gosh, Gwendolyn, maybe they're out of it. She goes, just go and try and look and check it out. I said, I'm going on the bike, get on the bike, get on the bike in the morning and ride over. Man, they had the boxes there. They were still in their orderly place. I walked out with 10 boxes. Now they have 3 per box. Now I am of the old school, 1 per day. And so if I get 1 per day, I'm happy. So I went and got 10. Well, I should say I got 7. I had 3 boxes already. So I went back and got 7 more. That's what it was. All 10 altogether. 7 more. And let me tell you, I took them out their box Sunday while watching sports, and I folded them nicely. And I am a happy camper because all the old ones go away. They're all in the garbage. They're gone. All the old gone and all the new in. And so this is for the gentleman in the building. If you are a little husky like I am, and you are looking for a good pair, and they are at a good price, because this box for 3 was $9.99. They're called Duluth Trading Buck Naked Underwear, 3 in a pack at Costco's. They're not on their website, so you have to go into the store, look for the little husky guy, because he's not fat. We're not going to say fat. He's husky. We're going to go with the husky dude, because that let me know I could wear these. And then, because I went to their website, I'm going to pin, there we go. Duluth Trading Company. I went to their website, and they are truly expensive. So this was truly a great buy. Who knew? They're like $13 each one. And I got 3 for $10, and I bought 10 boxes. I know, Rosemary. I should have did an unboxing. But I just want to tell the brothers out there, my fellow colleagues, my community of brothers, like my Thomas, my Anthony, some of you guys that, y'all a little husky, a lot of guys here thin too, but a lot of us got a little extra going on. I am good. I am good. I have a pair for every day. I could travel. I could go wherever I want, and they come in 3 colors. Man, if you want to also, for the man in your life, thinking about Christmas gifts, you might want to get these pairs because it's hard to find. Like I said, it's hard to find. Okay, enough. Okay, just had to go there. Just thought I would tell you folks. I know I spent 15 minutes on underwear. Anyway, moving right along. Brian said, brother, this is the real combos I have. Because you guys know I don't usually talk like this, but if I find something that is amazing and good, I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to tell you about it because to me, it was like priceless. It was priceless. And I will be wearing these babies for who knows how long. I was like, man, maybe I should just bring up the truck and just have a whole bunch of them. But anyway, I think 30 a pair for the whole month is enough because I will wash every other week. That's when I do laundry. Laundry once a week or once every other week. So anyway, that's enough on that. Now to something a little more serious. Something a little more serious that disturbed me this weekend. Someone sent me this video, and I was definitely concerned. First of all, it was quite interesting, and maybe you have heard maybe you've seen this. And I'm going to bring it up to you guys. Here we go. Let's see. Is that it? Here we go. Okay. So this is a video that's online this weekend. I'm not sure if you know this story. First of all, the story came out because the London Stock Exchange, I don't know which one of these dudes that fired their employee, one of the London Stock Exchange fired one of these gentlemen. And this is what I want you to see what happened here.
Over, this man following me. This is harassment, right? You haven't answered yet. That's harassment, right? That's harassment, right?
So what before I go, this black young man, is walking through a neighborhood, and these white men take it upon themselves to harass this guy for walking through his they said their neighborhood. It is one of the most I can't even say the one the most because there's so many of these things that happen. Luckily, nothing tragic, but the video did go viral. One of the men got fired from his job, and this was absolutely ridiculous. So I just wanted to paint the picture. This guy is just walking through the neighborhood, and it's none of their business why he's walking through the neighborhood. Oh, let me pop that. Okay, here we go.
I think what you did to my wife, yes.
Look. You followed it. You read it up.
What's going on, buddy?
Nigga done brought a team out here.
Obviously, you guys live here.
The reason why is you live here is a community, so if you don't live here, you need to leave. If you live here, you're visiting a friend, that's fine, just let us go. Because you're getting neighbors concerned since you're walking around my house. I'm not walking around your house. Hold on, Steve. You've been past my house 4 times. I don't know you. I've never seen you before, and you're walking past my house over and over again. So if you live here or you have a friend you're visiting here, that's fine.
I'm not in front of your house.
You're actually following me.
We just asking a question. You live out here?
I'm a part of the neighborhood.
You're part of the neighborhood. Does that mean you live here? It's simple.
Like, bro, what?
I'm asking a question. You live here. You went up to my wife.
Bro, I didn't go up to your wife, bro.
Okay, you get it. So my thing is, I just sat there and said, maybe again, our folks just don't understand the Constitution. They don't understand liberties. They don't understand laws. One is this young man is being harassed. Number two, this is America. You can walk on any sidewalk in America. And he doesn't have to tell them why he's there. He doesn't have to say why he's on the block. He doesn't have to say why he's walking the sidewalk. He's obviously in sandals. You can hear his sandals. You can obviously hear his sandals. And he says he's from the neighborhood. That should have been enough. Walk away. But this is what we are dealing with. I love that someone labeled this to be Black in America. This is absolutely horrible. Florida. This was in Florida. And how this came across my attention, someone in our community sent this to me and said, Ron, this is crazy. But people were excited that the company, the London Stock Exchange, fired one of those gentlemen, and it looks like Elise is the one that's doing all the talking. And good for the London Stock Exchange for firing this guy, one of these guys. Maybe the rest of their jobs will do the same and fire them all, because these people are such a threat to society. And anything, it could have gone down any other, it could have changed, because once you get more than one person, one person, it's like someone mentioned in the feed, they said this reminded them of, they was totally afraid for him because of Trayvon. And Florida's kind of crazy. It's just insane that in 2024, it's just a shame. So guys, I just wanted to bring this to your attention. This was in the news. Kind of crazy. Absolutely insanity of it all. I do hear that someone did mention that this young man is suing. I do believe he has lawyers, that some lawyers have come to his aid, and they want to bring suits against these guys for their harassment. I don't know the rest of the story. I hope the story continues. Janice says New York City police have been okay. New York. She says, let me put that up. She says New York City police have been known to do this same tactic in white neighborhoods. Oh yeah, we have what's called a pseudo white community at what's called Beach Channel here in New York City, and we go as a cycling group because our cycling captain likes to cycle in that area. And so many times the Black folks, the 2 or 3 of us that are Black folks in our cycling group, would say, this is not good for us, because it's a fireman, police officer. They like to call it a private community. There are no private communities. If you are paying taxes, you can go in these neighborhoods. However, most people don't bother with these folks because they're police officers, they're firemen, and they will, no one wants to deal with the craziness of these folks. And I'm telling you, it's a mindset. It's a mindset. That's why these people can vote for Trump, even though he hates them. Even though he don't care about police officers, he don't care about any of these public servants, but yet they still follow him and love him. But anyway, and when we've gone out there, they've told us we should not be there. We were like, we're just cycling through. We're just cycling through. This is private property. Private property. A street. A street. So again, this is not only in the South. There's places all over the country, I'm sure. Because it's here in New York. There's a couple of these places in Long Island. There's a couple of these places in Connecticut. There's a couple of these places in upstate New York. So this is something, but guys, beware of what's going on in the world. Elise said the reason that some police officers don't do anything is because they are just like them. Exactly. Like I said, right here in New York. We have them right here in New York. Janet says, if that's Kingsborough College, you can only get on the campus without prior permission. It's one of the Cooney campus. No, that's a campus. We're talking about when you go out on towards Reese Beach, you go further out, and there's it was also one of the areas during Sandy that burnt down to the ground some of those homes. Yeah. So anyway, it's just horrible that people are so freaking racist. Racist. It's racism. This guy, there's nothing he's doing wrong other than being black, walking in their neighborhood, or in his words, his neighborhood. He's part of the neighborhood. Maybe he's dating a young lady that lives in that neighborhood. Maybe he just bought a house. Maybe. But he doesn't have to explain that to these folks. He has not done anything. David Mascara says, my niece is married to a black man, a black Navy veteran, and both are big Trump supporters. And she has 3 boys. And this crap doesn't worry her. Like I said earlier, you can't fix stupid. You can't. I don't understand these folks. I don't understand them. Ugh. Yeah. Anthony says, I live in a suburban neighborhood like that. When we first bought the house, this situation crossed my mind a lot. Thankfully, it hasn't happened, but I'm always vigilant. Man, this is America. Felicia says, walking while black in America. It's crazy. Okay, another headline for the day. So that was one that we looked at. Guys, 15 days to go. 15 days to go. Y'all, you know what? Here's something. I just can't wait for this thing to be over. Is anyone else exhausted? Is anyone exhausted from this campaign season? I have to tell you, and I am a political junkie. I love politics like people, like most of my friends love football. I love politics. Even for someone like myself, I am exhausted. I am mentally, emotionally exhausted. 15 days cannot come fast enough. I cannot wait. Felicia says, child, I'm tired. Oh my goodness. New York voting starts. Yeah, New York voting starts on Saturday. Maryland kicks off voting on Thursday. I do believe Detroit was this weekend. So Detroiters was voting this weekend. Janet says 15 days or not, it won't be over because the pot is being stirred in all kinds of places. Janet, you're so right. It's so right. He's fanning the flames at once. One group said, Civil War, Civil War. They're going to try to steal the election. We know that. We know Trump is going to say he won. Anthony says, I'm voting today. Voting starts today in Texas. That's why Roland says he's voting today. Vote, 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 vote. It's been steady with determined voters. Yes, people are out there. People are out there. And I'm just hoping that it is a blue wave. God, I hope states that they thought were not going to become blue are going to be turned blue. I don't believe the polls. I think there are more of us than there are of them. I think there are more sensitive people that still want democracy, people that still have integrity, people that are not, and I'm going to say it, people that are not deplorables, because Hillary hit it on the nose. You are, no, I won't go there. I'm just going to say those people, deplorable. Deplorable after what this man and after this weekend, for all the Christians out there that continue to follow this man who keep running their name as Christians, please stop it. Could you please stop telling people you're Christians? I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. Please stop it. The man goes to his rally and talks about a golfer's penis. I mean, what is going on? And on top of that, cursing and using all kinds of derogative language to Kamala. Derogative. Just the bottom of the basement. When you think Trump has hit his low, he keeps going lower. He keeps going lower. I cannot wait for this election to be over. And I hope that I'm praying that the angels of good will stand for righteousness and truth and honesty and integrity and love and kindness. Will stand that we will have a republic. And then right after this election is Trump's hearing in New York, where he will be, sorry, not his hearing, his sentencing. And they just put him in jail. Just put him in jail and throw away the key. Throw away the key. Don't tell me in America, the greatest country on the planet, we can't find a way to incarcerate this man. He needs to be put away in jail. Man. And hats off to Georgia. There was that little group of Georgian people that were trying to, in Georgia, trying to say they weren't going to certify the election. The judge said, not so fast. Not so fast. Not so fast in Georgia. So therefore, he says, you have to, it is your constitutional duty to certify the election. To certify the election. No matter who wins, you are to certify the election. Oh, Serena says he should have been placed in jail. Oh yeah, a long time ago. Elise says we have to remember to vote for everyone and everything on the ballot. Yes. When you have Liz Cheney telling you to vote all blue, you know we are in a crisis. And I don't know. And like Elise and I were talking during the summer. If you are a rapper, if you are a singer, if you are a sports person, if you are supporting this guy, I no longer will support you or your business, anything that has to do with you. I will not buy your jersey. I will not buy your sneakers. I will not buy anything that's associated with you because you are associated with this bad character. I know Bryson said he canceled all his interviews. He is losing it. He has lost his mind. And his niece said he's going to get worse. He's going to get worse as we get closer to election day. And she is right. He is getting worse by the day. And for all these people that keep sticking with this guy, you are the problem. You are the problem. Trump could be no more powerful than the people that follow him. David Mascaro says, when half the country loves this piece of sugar honey iced tea, it will be hard to lock him without a civil war. I don't care. They need to lock him up because guess what? Even though some will say a civil war, they are small in number. Look, yes, there are a lot of folks with guns in America. And there are a lot of people that are talking about civil war. But maybe some of those folks need to read the books on civil wars. Civil wars are never nice. Civil wars don't fit, they don't play out right. And I guarantee you, all of these Trump supporters that are crying out civil war, when Trump gets locked up and put into jail, yes, we're going to have a problem. But guess what? That's why we have a military. That's why we have a National Guard. These people want to rise up against the country. We have to just do what we did, what Lincoln did, and what it was done back in the 1800s. Because I guarantee you, when these folks decide they want to fight, get arrested, like the other 900 that are arrested right now, sitting their tails in prison, 900 plus people, it will be a deterrent. Most people will say, you know what? I ain't going down that road. I am not losing my freedom. I'm not losing my freedom for a loser. Most people are going to come to their senses. Most of these people with money that are using the poor people, they're not going to go down with Trump. They're just doing what they can because of their money. The people with money that are using Trump. Most people are going to come to their senses and say, I don't want no part of that. It's going to be very hard. Yet just because 47%, because it's never 50, it has not been 50. Just because 47% of these folks vote for Trump, don't mean 47% are going to take up arms against this country. I refuse to believe it. It's no way that 47% of Trump supporters are going to take up arms and start a civil war against America. Shoot, most of these people are wimps, just like Trump. They're wimps. They're complainers. They are complainers. They are losers. They are the box of the crayons that are broken. These people are losers. They are the misfit toys. Yeah, you may have one or two. You may have 3 or 4 that go rogue. But they're threat of civil war. I don't think you have enough Americans to do it. You might have a Waco situation. It's possible. How long did Waco last? Fleece says, unfortunately, in Louisiana, 107,000 people are set to be purged from the rolls due to inactivity. I see here, Rosemary says, we must never succumb to anything they think they want to try. Yes, Rosemary. Janet says, just remind the rebels 45 is broke and can't help them with their legal payments. Exactly. This man don't care about them. This man don't like these people. If he wasn't running for office, he would spit on them. Anthony says, most of the ones that claim they would are cowards anyway. They have more money than bravery. They haven't shot their guns beyond the firing range. Civil War is a bloody situation. There's nothing glorious about a civil war. There's nothing wonderful about a civil war. And for all those that keep speaking about civil war, they're crazy. David says, I hope you're right, Ron. After January 6th, anything's possible. But even with January 6th, what was that? 900 plus people were arrested. Maybe even let's say, I want everyone to get real good perspective here. Since I'm a war junkie, that's another thing I like to do. Think about all the wars. Think about the Civil War for all those nerds in the building. Think about a civil war. If you had even 10,000 Americans that said, I'm going to take up arms. Let's just go with 10,000. 10,000. They can't compete against the American army. They can't compete against the Marines. They can't compete against special forces. They can't compete against our Navy. Come on. They will be put down. So, and there's nothing glorious about a civil war. There's nothing glorious about a civil war. 10,000 will be put down. And I'm telling you, 47% of Americans are not going to take up arms. It's just not going to happen. I'm looking for you. I'm looking for these. I'm looking for you, Fifi. I'm looking for it. I don't see it. I don't see anything on my page, Fifi. You gotta just put it in the chat. I can't see it. I can't find it in my DMs. Which DM did you put it in the Facebook? Oh, let me check my Facebook. Let me pick my Instagram DMs. Hold on a second. Let me check that. Fifi sent. Oh, I see it, Fifi. Let me see. Is this a marching band? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Fifi? We are beyond amazed and proud of our North Carolina Central University Eagle Sword. Hi. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. But yeah, I got that. Thank you. But yeah, no one. Come on. I know you. Everyone's like, oh wow, the Civil War. It's not like the South. I mean, it's not like the 1800s. I mean, it will be very hard to have a civil war in America. Now, there could be some disruptions, but it will be very hard to have a civil war. Oh, this is okay. Gotcha. This is what's going on. This is a march to the polls. Okay. This is something. Okay, worth sharing. Okay, let me do that. Hold on a second. Let me share this with you guys from our Fifi from North Carolina. This is what they did. I'm just going to share just a bit of it, and then I'm going to take you right into our Motivation Monday. Let me get there. Am I right here? Chats. Here we go. So Fifi was sharing something really beautiful this weekend that just happened, and that is.
I believe that history will be made again and again this year.
That's right.
So remember, you're not just in history. You're in history. You're of history. and you're making history, and you are not the leaders of tomorrow. You are the leaders of right now.
Yeah.
So these were students that were marching to the polls. There we go, marching to the polls, and North Carolina Central University Eagles, who soared to new heights during the Soar to the Polls event, bring over 1,000 students to cast their votes. This isn't about making national headlines. It's about making a real impact. Our Eagles understand the power of their voice, and they're shown that when we vote, we lead. Let your voice be heard. Thank you. Oh, a lot of people came out. That's nice. Thank you, Fifi. People are tired. Like Kamala says, people are tired. People are so tired of this period we're in. Dr. Taji says, love it. HBC, that's right. HBCUs are always at the forefront of change. I love that. Thank you, Fifi, for sharing that. Thank you. That was North Carolina Central University taking 1,000 students to the polls, marching to make their voices heard. Love it. Let's be real. There's nothing glorious about war, period. Thank you, Brian. There's nothing glorious about war. Thank you. And so just saying, guys, let's keep our eyes focused on the prize. Continue to share about voting. If you need to walk people to the polls, Check with your seniors. I'm going to check with my seniors, even though my seniors on my floor. Well, most of my seniors are gone. And 2 of my seniors on my floor, I'm going to be working at the polls. So, but check on your seniors and see who needs help to get to the polls. If someone needs a drive, if you have a car and you can drive some folks to the polls, do that. Every one of us should be, I use this platform to keep reminding folks of the polls. So keep doing that. Keep sharing people to vote. We have to vote. 15 days to go. I know you're tired. I'm tired. We're emotionally drained. But let's keep focus. And so here we are. Okay. What else is on there? What time is it? Just gonna check the time. Okay. What else is here? And you guys all know about Trump's craziness. So we already done enough of that and his doubling down of crazy. And but yeah, so let's really focus on the polls. Let's be encouraged this week. Let me see if I can bring this up for you all. This is one last thing to share. And then we're going to get on our merry ways because it's Motivation Monday. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to get you guys motivated to step out into the world. And here we go. Let me see here, guys. How many of you have voted already? That's a good question. How many of you have voted already? I am curious. I saw some people with their stickers. I'll also be at least Fifi says I'll also be working election day. I'm going to go live on my breaks. Nice. David says, we need to end on a happy note. How about a sock talk? We're going to definitely leave on a positive note here. You know how we roll. Serena says, the apartment building I live in is an actual polling place. Wow, nice. Get people to the poll. David says, dropping ballots in mail this morning. Excellent. We are in this together. We got to win. We will win. When we all work, we will win. And I believe there's more of us than them. I really do believe it. Bombas socks. I heard they're really good. That's my next thing I'm going to try is Bombas socks. Anyway, let me give you this one little thing, and then we'll close out. Hold on a second. There we go. Here we go. Why is it? Okay, here we go. Um, here we go. Here we go. And this is a quickie. This is a quickie. This is a quickie, y'all. This is from the Patreon page I sent out to the Patreon community, and you can see it here as well. I'm going to just give that to you guys. And this is a quickie on Motivation Monday for you to start your week, because that's how we like to roll here. Okay, here we go. And here we go. So this is not a sport. I know, right? This is not a sport. This week, we are delving into our Motivation Monday quote for our photographers and creatives touch base daily community based on this famous photographer's quote. I love quotes. You know how I feel about quotes, right? Okay, here's the quote. Photography has no rules. It is not a sport. It is the result which counts, no matter how it is achieved. This quote is from Bill Brandt. Okay. 1, embrace creative freedom. In the world of creativity, there are no boundaries. Feel free to explore and experiment with your art, whatever that may be. Get ready for Christmas, y'all. Start selling your goods. Get ready. Number 2, express your vision. Every photograph is a unique opportunity to showcase your perspective. Let your intuition and vision guide you. Number 3, focus on the results. It is not about the rules, but the story your image tells. Aim to create impact through your work, regardless of the methods used. Some have mixed media art, some have photography. Whatever that is, do it. Focus on the results. And then I want you to go with the next number. Number 5, tell your story. Use your lens to capture the essence of moments and emotions. Your unique approach is what makes your photography remarkable. And the last but not least, inspire others. Share your work to motivate and inspire your community. Your creativity can spark curiosity and encourage others to explore their artistic potential. So as you go through the week, guys, as you go through this week, I want you to think about, you could apply this to your life. Embrace creative freedom. Apply it to your life. Express your vision. Tell people about your vision. Tell people in your community about your vision. Tell your staff about your vision. Tell your community about your vision. These are not just for photography, but they're for life. Focus on your results. Focus on what you need to do this week. Focus on the results. How are you going to get to the end? Right? Create a pathway to the end. I need to buy this. I need to save. I need to do this to get it. Focus on the result. And then after you've done all of that, tell your story. I'll never forget, someone told me, Ron, they said, Ron, this is how you become successful. Tell your story. Tell your story. And then last but not least, we should live each day to inspire others. Okay? So I hope that motivates you. That's a positive note. Inspire others. Inspire others to go to the polls. Inspire others to help each other. Inspire. The difference between one campaign and the other is what? We are looking to support and lift up. What's true leadership? Lifting up. What should we be doing for one another? Encouraging one another. Yes. Get out and vote. Get out and vote. Get out and vote. And share that with your friends. Okay, guys. We are on time. Oh, we're good. We're on time. Okay, guys. Have a great week. Oh, I forgot to do my branding stuff. Okay, I'll make that real quick. I'll do that really quick. Thank you for the sponsors of Touch Base Daily. Thank you for your finances. And if you want to be a Touch Base Daily supporter, you can do that through Patreon. Just go to the Patreon page and you can go and do this support by joining my Patreon community through www.patreon.com, Ron Lewis Photos. Okay, make sure you do that. You can do it that way. Also, other branding that I want you to know about. If you are looking for photography lessons, you can do that with me virtually. So you can reach out to me for that, and I can teach you virtually. And last but not least, I am an event photographer. So if you want to hire an event photographer, you know someone's looking for an event photographer, I do travel. So you can hire me, or your friends can hire me, or your company. Okay, so you can put that out there into the world. And last but not least, make sure you are what? Subscribe, like, subscribe, and share. Continue to do that. Make sure you do that as well. Okay, guys, I think this was a good day. I think we had a good chat. It was a good community time. And let's do it. Yes, Serena says, stay focused. Focus, period. Focus. Let's stay focused. Okay, guys. So there you have it. And if any of you want to advertise any of what you're doing, let me know, and then we can get you situated. You can reach me in my DMs, and we can do advertisements for your stuff here as well. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow.